Well, Hurricane Michael has its eye on Florida with a state of emergency declared in many counties. And with Florida right next door, the question is, how will we be impacted? Joining us live tonight is Chief Meteorologist Basil Deans, joining us a little early tonight. And Basil, you may have to put off that Walmart run, right?
Well, Keisha, not a major problem for us. We will get some of the outer bands, if I can show you on this satellite picture. There goes one of the outer band, and that is just to the east of us. It will be moving toward the north as Michael continues to move northward, and that will render some downpours during the course of tonight and tomorrow, and particularly on Friday here in the capital. We expect some heavy downpours as Michael make that trek towards the north.
Basil, so tell us a little bit about this storm. Of course, we've been watching it move toward the north for a couple of days now. What are some of the expectations of how it will behave?
Well, right now it is a major hurricane, packing winds of 120 miles per hour. We expect further intensification tonight and during the early morning hours, and it is expected to make landfall somewhere between Pensacola and Tallahassee during the late morning, early afternoon hours tomorrow. That is when the core of those hurricane force winds will cross the shoreline. But ahead of that, the tropical storm force winds, they will begin impacting inland starting late tonight and during the early morning hours. And we will see some heavy storm surges as well, anywhere between 4 and 9 feet of storm surge inundating the coastline with some maximums around 13 feet. So a very powerful storm heading toward the Florida panhandle, and certainly if they're not evacuated as yet, well, I'm quite sure the guards are in place to ensure that they do that, because this major storm is moving that way. Storm surge a major factor, winds are going to be also a major factor during the late morning and early afternoon hours tomorrow.
And Basil, if I could just ask you quickly how the hurricane season has turned out so far in comparison to what some of the forecasts have been.
Well, the latest tropical storm which formed yesterday, Nadine, put us smack on target. We were predicting 14 named storms. We now have 14 named storms. And if we go a little above that, we will still be pretty much around the forecast target. And in terms of hurricanes, we've had some 7 named hurricanes as well in that mix. So all in all, the seasonal forecast seems to be spot on. But the good news is that we have been spared thus far, and we have roughly about 52 more days left in the tropical cyclone season, and hopefully, we will miss the gun.
Thanks a lot, Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean there with the latest on Hurricane Michael getting ready to make landfall in Florida sometime early tomorrow.